Hey everyone, Connie here, and welcome to my blind reaction to Steven Universe, Season 5, Episode 24. This episode was released at Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con, and so I was questioning at first if I should react to it or if I have to wait for it to come on television. But then I was told it was released on the Cartoon Network app. And I've said before that if it's released on the app, I will count it. So, yeah, we got another new episode. This was apparently a huge surprise at Comic-Con too. No one expected it, um, which is really cool. I like that they could do that. Also to note, I know that at Comic-Con it was also revealed there would be a Steven Universe movie coming sometime in the future. So I'm excited for that too. But let's talk about this. So last episode, Reunited, we left off, Steven had gotten through to Blue and Yellow Diamond, and our biggest villains up to this point have joined the good side. So the only Diamond we still have yet to meet is White Diamond, who I definitely think is going to be the next big villain, going into the next season, season 6. I don't know how she's going to play into things or whatnot, but we'll have to see. As for this episode specifically, I don't know anything about it. I wanted to get to this as quickly as possible before I got any spoilers, so I don't have any information. Now, I did see a little sneak preview at the end of Reunited. All I remember from it is that Steven was apparently showing Blue and Yellow Diamond Earth. I don't remember any other details. Which I think is because I've just been watching so much stuff lately. It's like that specific part just kind of skipped my mind, and I've been focusing on other things. And when I've been watching other people's reactions to this Reunited special and everything, they don't watch that at the end, so I haven't been seeing it otherwise again. So yeah. So I'm interested to find out, though. I was actually going to record My Hero Academia before I got to this, but I accidentally downloaded the last episode again. So I had the wrong episode downloaded. So I'm getting to this while that other one downloads. Plus, I was going to get to this either way. So yeah, I can't wait to see what we got here. I can't wait to see, I guess, Blue and Yellow Diamond being shown around Earth, and starting to be integrated back into the, well, not even back into, but started to be integrated into the good side. I think it's too early to call them crystal gems, though. But speaking of, Peridot and Lapis were shattered, or not shattered, poofed during the battle. Are they going to come back in this episode? Like, are they going to reform? And if so, what are they going to think about Blue and Yellow now joining the side of good? I think Lapis would probably have more trouble with it than Peridot, but Lapis, I think, is kind of used to it by now with other gems having joined from the bad side and having given Peridot a chance and everything. So I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It's hard to say. Either way, we're going to get to start. So when the screen fades to black, pause this redirect and go to the description below. Follow the link to the reaction, and after you watch it, come back to the redirect and resume play. Because after it fades to black and then fades back in, everything from that point forward will be my afterthoughts and will contain spoilers to the episode. So that being said, thank you so much for tuning in today, and I will see you at the reaction. And we are back, and we will begin with spoilers in 3, 2, 1, now. Okay. Well, that happened a lot quicker than I thought it was going to. So, Blue and Yellow are kind of getting adjusted to things. Their ships are completely destroyed, by the way. And Steven takes them to, Steven takes them to Senti. And we find out that they can hold her together back into her original form, which is Nefrit, by the way. But that's about it. They can hold her together temporarily, nothing permanent. And so they decide they need to go back to Homeworld and see if White Diamond can help them. But White Diamond she even seems to have a bit of a threatening presence over Blue and Yellow, which is what I expected and what I'm really glad to see. Because it makes sense. White Diamond is someone we've never even really touched on before. And now to find out that she does have this presence even so much higher than the others is a big deal. And now, in this episode, we finally get to meet her. She definitely seems bigger than Blue and Yellow, and obviously Pink. She is really creepy. And not in just the fact that her design is really weird. Not weird, like just eerie. Like, it just looks so unnaturally disturbing. It's not just that, it's the way she speaks. Everything about her is so unnerving. She's never left Homeworld. Yet she still stays in her ship, which is the head and torso. Which is interesting. I mean, people had theorized that those two pink things we saw in the desert before was Pink Diamond's ship. And that they were a pair of legs since there were two of them sticking out. And that was right. And see, unlike the entire theory about Rose being Pink Diamond the entire time thing, I'm fine with this one because this one just was obvious. This one, yeah. Unlike the Rose's Pink Diamond thing, which had no proper build-up. But either way. Yeah, so they go back to Homeworld, and White's Pearl, who is freaking weird looking, like, again, just kind of really creepy and disturbing looking, comes and takes Steven to have an audience with White, and it's just like, then he's put somewhere else, and it's like, I'm not sure exactly where, and it's like, what the hell is going to happen here? I really have no idea, because it just kind of ended, and I don't blame him for doing so. Now, I was saying that White was going to definitely become the main villain going forward in Season 6. That was what I was saying, and I definitely still think that's true. With this now the 24th episode, I think this would probably be the finale of Season 5. I think this is the final episode. And I think choosing to have it, like, premiere at Comic-Con was an amazing idea, by the way. Especially because of the White Diamond reveal. Overall, not a lot necessarily happened in this episode, but what did was so big and important that this is going to be one of those episodes that will stick with people for a long time. Senti, unfortunately, couldn't stay in her healed state. And when she was healed, she didn't even seem to remember anything that had happened. She didn't seem to recognize Steven, and she seemed to be basically back to where she was before she was broken. That's interesting to know. If she ever gets healed for good, would she have to relearn who Steven is? That's kind of sad. But seriously, between Blue and Pink now, I guess you could say joining forces with the good guys with the crystal gems, seeing Senti's true form as Nephrite, or Nephrite rather, and getting to see Homeworld, actually getting to see it, as well as White Diamond. This episode was chock full of huge reveals. Huge moments that were just, exceptionally important for the show. I really can't wait to see where they take this next. Yeah, it's just This is going to be amazing. Either way, tell me in the comments below what you thought of this episode. Tell me your thoughts on all of the big reveals. Tell me your thoughts on White Diamond especially. And for now, I'm Connie and I'm signing off. See y'all next time.
And don't just live for tomorrow, or just live in yesterday. Just be glad for all you have.